We're at the corner of Live Oak and Del Mar, just a few feet from where this tragedy happened on Friday night. And this is a very, very sad and poignant memorial, especially when you realize what it's for. A grandmother killed, along with her little 22-month-old granddaughter. And the man, they say, who did it, who's now in custody, kept driving at a high rate of speed, even though witnesses said underneath his truck was the stroller. And you could hear the clankety clank clank for at least a block away. The dash cam video that shows this truck, according to San Gabriel police, was taken just seconds after the driver, 48-year-old Dennis Perez, mowed down a 59-year-old grandmother who was pushing her 22-month-old granddaughter in a stroller crossing Del Mar.
I immediately saw how affected the officers were. And not only the officers, but notifying the next of kin.
At the request of the family, which is in seclusion, you will not see pictures of the victims. 59-year-old Miley Lee and her granddaughter, 22-month-old Paisley Chen. The suspect, now in custody, Perez, according to police, has more than 3 prior DUIs, and they wouldn't confirm when asked. Did he have a valid driver's license?
Cannot talk about it, sir.
The response when I asked about reports that it was a family member, possibly Perez's brother, who turned him in. Detectives would say very little about what led them to Perez, other than the fact that they received tips, the dash cam, and of course, the damage to the front end of his truck, which was not shown, they said, out of deference to the family. Balloons, stuffed animals, and some cards. The memorial where the grandma and the toddler died. Again, at the request of the family, there are no pictures. Details are sketchy, but we do know that grandma had taken her little granddaughter to a pre-Halloween party at a nearby park. It was just after 9 p.m. Friday when she was walking home with the baby in the stroller, just less than a block from where they lived. Grandma and the baby were right about here where I'm standing. This orange mark, I am told, indicates where the impact hit. I'm also told the impact was so severe that the baby wound up across the street next to the curb, and grandma wound up in the middle of the street where that dark mark is in the center divider. That's where she landed. Police confirm Perez never slowed down, not until he made a right turn about a block away on Las Tunas, when he pulled to the curb, stopped for a moment, and then took off again. I am told that the speed of Perez is probably going to be between 55 and 60 miles an hour when this investigation is through. We've also been told through various sources that it was family members, that Perez has had a long history of living here in this city with his family. They're well known, and apparently he has had a long-time drinking problem. And according to sources, he tried to hide the truck that he just bought, the one that was involved in the hit and run, in the backyard. And when someone from family said, "What are you doing?" he said something to the effect, "I have a problem."